and I'm dying to play.
Well, you don't say. Explain away.
I know a girl who's on TV and also is best friends with me. From the time I wake up every day, I can't wait to play.
With Caroline Rhea.
I am so much fun. Okay.
In order to meet the really cute salesman, you buy a new pickup truck. 200 points! Yes!
That's right. Caroline Rhea, woman, comedian, and TV star, is now a cool board game, too. All the fun of being a single woman in Hollywood searching for Mr. Right, but settling for Mr. Right now. The Caroline Rhea Game. Wigs, snack foods, and perpetually lying boyfriends not included.
Is that barking I hear? How nice to be in New York. I love New York. It's the only place where if you look at anyone long enough, they'll eventually spit. Just give them a minute. Isn't that the Pope? Look, he horked a loogie. If you want to drive my mother crazy, take money out in public at an ATM machine. She thinks you're going to be killed as soon as the money comes out of the machine. And she's like this. You take the money and you're like, put the money away! What is wrong? Don't come and put, no! You're gonna be killed! Someone will mug you! I go, you realize that it looks like you're mugging me, right? Okay. So insane. We used to come to New York and we'd go to plays. And at the end of the plays, you know, you'd run out and get a cab and she'd stay with mommy, stay with mommy. Otherwise, no, you will be a prostitute. Come on, come on. There are nothing but pimps and whores here. Stay with mommy. Do you see that? Whore, right there. Right there. Pimp, whore, pimp, whore, pimp, whore. That was all that lived in New York. Because when I first came to New York and I saw a prostitute, I'm like, you didn't wait for a taxi with your mother.
People think you're joking. They don't realize it's actually true.
You wrote that joke.
I did write most of your jokes.
It's weird when you're on television, people think that they can say anything to you. This woman came up to me in a department store the other day and grabbed me on that unflexible arm fat. Do you know what I mean? Like I could be like this, but it was still bing, 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 bing. She got me there. She goes, I like you. You're a thick sister. You got big arms, a big ass, and big boobs like the rest of us. Oh, stop. You're too kind. Thank you. You know what? All I see is a talking double chin.
There is not a talking double chin
There is.
There isn't.
4 or 5 chins.
If there were 4 or 5 chins there, you'd be a politician.
Are your nails real?
No,
Are they real?
but my breasts are real.
Oh, thank you. I have that kind of face. People tell me more information than I ever needed. See? I'm adopted. My breasts are real. Great. What is it?
Excuse me, is this where the number 9 bus stops?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I hope it comes soon. I've got to go for my colonoscopy at 10.
I'm sure it'll be here soon.
Excuse me, have you seen my dog? He's a beagle. We are so late for his neutering.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
That dog is the last shred of hope I have since my wife left me, took the kids. Bitch. I mean the dog.
Do you have change for $1?
Yeah, I might, see.
Do you know that my mother always hated when I didn't have exact change? She'd beat me, yell at me.
Oh, that was nothing. You were spoiled.
That was just my mother.
Okay, you know what? Look, it's such a nice day. I'm gonna walk. So I was sitting on this airplane next to this woman, and I said to her, I go, you know, you look just like Stephanie Powers. She's... That is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I was like, it is? Anyway, so then she started telling me about herself, and she said, you know, we come to New York about twice a year. My husband is a Jew. And, she said it just like that. She goes, he works in the schmata business. And we stay at the plaza, the Milford Plaza, as if there were another, you know? And then she said to me, like 2 seconds later, she goes, would you like a Valium? I said, oh, well, no, thank you. I'm really trying to stop taking other people's prescribed drugs, but thank you very much. And she said, well, I only take them when I fly or when I see my mother-in-law. And she lives with us. I was like, okay. Now, here's my question. If you got fixed up on a blind date from your very best friend, would you not think that within the top 10 descriptive adjectives, lazy eye would be mentioned? Wouldn't that come up somewhere? This was the first 10 minutes of the date. I was like this. I'm sorry, what are you looking at? He's like, oh, nothing, I have a problem with my eye. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. No, I'm fine with the foot. I won't have anything else to eat. Thank you. No. You know, we went out for a while. We really did. But then we broke up because I found out he was seeing someone on the side. That was terrible. So,
Blind date! This guy could be in the Guinness Book. He's the most unattractive and the most boring man in the world. You successfully fake your own death. 400 points and a new credit card. Yes.
You have all the credit cards.
You have all the lingerie.
You have all the chocolate.
You have all the self-esteem.
There's only one card.
hey, down here. There's only one? Well, I used to have a lot more. Never date an alcoholic.
Blind date!
No! No, not another blind date. No, really. I can't. No, spin again. No, spin again.
What's contraception?
Aren't you too young to be playing this game?
Taking the pill is normal. Pretending you have to is denial.
Denial. That's a river in Egypt. Little jokey poo.
Go directly to the therapist. Do not pass go. Do not pick up self-help book. Oh man, I needed that book.
Tell it to the shrink. Busted. While on a date with Jim, he catches you on your cell phone with Robert. Go back 3 spaces.
Why does Caroline do stuff like that?
She has intimacy issues.
Do not.
Do too!
Back off.
Whatever. I wanted to play the Fran Drescher game.
You have the Fran Drescher game? They were all sold out.
For 200 points, Caroline's favorite machine at the gym is...
Well, that's easy. The vending machine.
Oh, she's played this game before. I have the opposite of anorexia. I think I'm thin. So, yeah. I'm in a huge support group. We all sit around in skin-tight clothes going, is this too baggy to wear? It's like a tent on you. Pass me the Twinkies. No.
Girls, guess what? I found the Fran Drescher game.
Yes!
Hey, what about us? Well, at least put us away. The blonde girl was cheating. I don't think she's a natural blonde. They were cheating. They were both You'll be cheating. Back. Oh, yeah. Blonde girl, you'll be back. Especially. I have the biggest crush on my dentist. Oh, my God, he is so cute. I've been doing everything to see him. I've been gargling with Coke. And it's hard to flirt with your dentist, though. Like, you don't know what to say. You know, like, you're lying there slightly exposed, and they're seeing that you've never flossed. And so he's like, Caroline, you have a cavity. I'm like, I know, and I had to fill it.
Is that all you do about me?
You don't hear my gynecologist complaining, do you? You know, I had gum surgery. All the sexy secrets are coming out now. Woohoo! I had gum surgery, and my dentist actually said to me, he goes, Caroline, be very, very careful with this area. It's very sensitive, and don't perform oral sex for a while. I was like, oh, well, then I hope you take credit cards.
I think it's funnier when you wait a beat before you say credit card.
I had plastic surgery this summer. Yeah, I did. If there are any plastic surgeons out there watching or listening, never guess why the patient is there. Let them tell you. How nice is that when you go into a room and they're like, oh, you want your chin sucked? No. I'd never really thought about that. Oh, your nose. Eye lift. No. No. Boob. No. Lipo. No. I have a mole on my back. Actually, you know, I'm only 33, and he told me that I needed a forehead lift. Do you know what that is? This is what I would look like if I had one. Just permanently surprised for the rest of my... It's Monday? You're kidding. It was just Sunday yesterday. That's unbelievable. And tomorrow's Tuesday.
Is there anything else on?
We're watching me.
Sorry.
You know what? Dating your 20s is very different from dating your 30s. Dating your 20s, it's fun. It's like getting a science project, you know? Hey, what did you get? I got an alcoholic. I'm gonna change him. Stupid. No. In your 30s, it's so much more to the point. You just open the door, you look at the person. Am I attracted to you? Could I marry you? No. Well, it was nice opening the door. Okay. Next. And it sounds entirely different. Sex in your 20s, you're like, yes, again. And in your 30s, you're like, yes, ow, my hip, ow. Ow. No, get off. No, get off. No, get off of me. All of you.
And now that we've met Caroline, our single, not getting any younger, never been married, not necessarily lonely, but very much alone with no real boyfriend or
Hey,
friend.
they get it.
Then let's play the dating reality.
Bachelor number 1.
Well, I'm married.
You're not supposed to have married guys on the dating game.
But this is the dating reality.
Bachelor number 1.
Now, excuse me, I just said that I was married.
Fine. Married man number 1.
Okay, now I'll play.
You and I are on a date.
Okay, what night of the week is it?
Thursday.
Then I'm going to be with my son, Timmy, because on Thursday nights, my wife has to...
Okay, fine. All right, you and I and little Timmy are all together at an amusement park. And there's a ride I really want to go on. But Timmy...
Actually, he likes to be called Tim.
Whatever. Okay, he's not as tall as the clown's nose, so he can't get on the ride. But it's my favorite.
Right.
Do you go on the ride with me, or do you stay off the ride with Jimmy? Tim.
Oh, God, boy, that's a tough one.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Bachelor number 2. You have 2 tickets to Game 7 of the World Series.
That would be football?
Uh-oh.
I love football, Daddy.
Bachelor number 2. Who's your favorite singer?
Well, that will be a tie. Barbara. But the Barbra Streisand sings Shaka Khan album without Rufus, and Julie Andrews. But the Julie Andrews tribute to Madonna album.
Okay, Bachelor number 3. Same question. Bachelor number 3?
Oh, hey, how you doing, Caroline?
It's Caroline.
Who's Caroline?
Nobody. She means nothing to me.
Are you with somebody?
Uh-oh.
Tattle bitch.
With someone? On your game? You are so paranoid.
Okay, let's take a break while Caroline starts to decide which of these 3 exciting bachelors will accompany her on her dream date. Things are not looking good. Sure, thanks,
Bachelors.
Gelman? What are you doing here? This isn't your show.
Oh.
Welcome back to the game, Caroline.
Bachelor number 2? Is Bachelor number 3 cute?
Well, in a Henry Winkler wannabe kind of way. But I like men that are more put together. Men that look like they have a job.
You don't think he has a job?
I don't think he can spell job.
Okay, what about Bachelor number 1?
He's married! Caroline, I've given this a lot of consideration, and I think I'm going to have to stay off the ride and wait with Timmy. Okay, I mean, unless you've got, like, really big,
Please. He is not for you.
Well, how can you be sure?
Do you like accountants? Get a room.
Okay, Caroline, have you made up your mind?
I'm choosing Bachelor number 1.
I'm not a bachelor, I'm married.
But I want to choose Bachelor number 1. Look, I like my rejection up front.
You would have a better shot with me.
Well, I'm choosing Bachelor number 1.
He's married!
Oh, whatever.
You know who make the best boyfriends? Latin men. Are there any Latin men here tonight? Right here. Oh, What does that mean? I can lift your ass? What does it mean? I don't even understand. It's just one of those things everyone in the universe now does now. I can barely lift my ass. Now, you're Latin? I love Latin men. I went out with a Puerto Rican doctor, the PRDR, and oh my goodness, I had no idea that Latin men were so noisy in bed. I'm like a wasp. I'm looking for a well-hung mime. And I had no idea that there even were that many saints. Oh my God, every time it was like, ay, Dios mío, Santa Maria, Santa Barbara, Santa Catalina, Santa Bezerra, Santa Claus! I was like, wow. Who knew? I love Latin men. They love cellulite, and I'm their queen, okay? Like, oh, honey, wait till you see my back.
It's funny. Oh, I like it.
Very convincing.
No, I do. I like the Latin man part, because it's true.
You know what else Latin men do that I had no idea about? They say mommy during sex. It's a very upsetting thing to hear. At first I was like, maybe he just said Tommy, maybe he's gay, please. I would expect it, but no, I said, honey, what's with the mommy thing? And he said, sweetheart, when I say I'm mommy, I want you to say, ay, papi. But you know what the worst form of contraceptive is? The pill. Because you have to keep on taking it every single day, regardless of what's going on in your love life. So it's so nice during those like 2-year lulls to have a daily reminder. No one in my life, yum, yum, yum. I sleep alone, delicious. Oh, why look, it's time for my loser pill. Can you imagine if you had to wear a condom for 30 days before it was any good? No way, day 28, someone might call. It's best to be ready. Don't you hate men who don't believe in foreplay at all? Just a miracle of the erection is enough for them? They're like, oh, thank you, God, it happened again.
Yeah, but look at the people are laughing. Oh, she's dead. No, she got up, she's good. It's great. What's the matter? No, it's great, I'm loving it. Where's the peanut chews you promised me? You're not gonna have peanut chews.
Now, do your parents, you're young folk, now, do your parents understand how the answer machines work? No, it's pathetic. My mother, when she leaves me a message on the answering machine, sounds as if she's actually trapped inside the machine. It's like getting a verbal ransom note, a desperate cry for help. I'm just like having a nice day, I play back my machine. Carol! 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 Carol? Are you there? Are you there? Carol! Carol, pick up! Carol! Carol, I'm in the machine. My father's worse, though. He leaves me these messages. Tell her that her father called. Okay, just curious, who are you talking to? Just curious. Small man in the machine. Your father called? Your mother's in here with me. Fun, fun, fun.
What, me? No, this one's funny.
My mother is so insane. She calls and she goes, darling, what's the finger that you use when you're very angry with someone? I go, the middle one, Mummy. Did you use that one? No. Oh, but I think I got my point across. Now I have like the most horrible image of my mother cut off in traffic.
What are you wearing?
I love that.
What are you wearing? I hope Mommy doesn't see this.
So my mother, this is something my mother gets her hair done every single week, and when she gets it done, she looks like she's wearing an LA Rams helmet, and the bigger, tease it, right here, tease it, bigger, with the biggest hair ever. But when my mother goes swimming, she's never ever gotten her hair wet in her entire life. She gets like this extendo neck, like. Betty, what a darling swimsuit. Where did you get that? Talbot's? It's precious. It's very slimming. I'll see you at bridge. Hey, kids, quit splashing me. I just had my hair done. Cut it out. Thank you very, very much, everyone.
Oh, I've really had enough of me. Much thinner in person.
You know what? Who did the lighting?
I don't know who did the lighting.
Because I don't want them to work with me.
You should practice more.
You know what? I think you should be taller. Is that possible?
Carol?
Yeah.
I'm not making a living out of my height.
So that's all the tooth jokes?
That's all the tooth jokes.
Is everything comedy to you all the time? Laughing, comedy, laughing, comedy.